Hi everybody, my name is Logan and this is a Once Upon a Book Club unboxing of our February Young Adult selection. I'm really looking forward to opening up the gifts with you, checking out what the book was, and hearing your thoughts on what you thought of the gifts. That said, we're going to take a peek at what was inside. It looked like this month, and we're going to just dive right in. So the first thing you see is usually our monthly pamphlet. This is included every single month, and it includes information on the read-along dates, as well as information on the author and discussion questions, which start on the 16th of the month. These have already been posted for today and run through the 20th. We do one question per day, so be sure to check out our social media, both Facebook and Instagram, for all of the details pertaining to that. The next thing you actually saw this month were a ton of gifts. This was page 44. We had page 180, page 360, and page 392. We also include our monthly quote print, which is a artistic design of a quote directly from the book or relating to the book. This month was Love, Magic, Revolution, and it had an Eiffel Tower and was designed by Michelle, as always. And the book this month was Enchantée by Gita Trellis. This was a debut novel, and it was absolutely stunning, and we were so pleased to be able to include it in our boxes. So that said, we're going to dive right in. Page 44 was actually our first gift this month, and we were so thrilled to be able to include this one. It was an adorable gift. So on page 44, you find your Open Your Gift tab, and this is right at the exact moment you should be opening up your gift. So inside of this, it says, "This is your last chance, monsieur," Elaine slurred. "I know you and your lying sister have more hidden away somewhere." He raked at Sophie's hair, and she whimpered. "If our parents were alive, they would never say no to me." "Yes, they would. You're no longer you. You're no longer their son. You've become someone else." Camille slid a little closer to the table. In that moment, Sophie's eyes met Camille's. They were enormous in her face, their pupils black. Behind Elaine's back, Sophie motioned urgently toward the floor. She wanted Camille to lie down. The floor tilted. Camille met it with a thud. All she could see were his boots, filthy from the street. Straw crushed into the mud on their heels. Under his rumpled coat, the thready gleam of his watch chain. The watch itself, pawned long ago, was strangely bare. It was missing its last remaining fob, a miniature portrait of Sophie and Camille. So we included, as our first gift, the watch chain, slightly modified for our subscribers. This was a bookmark chain. So you could hook the top portion onto the page of your book and hook on a charm at the bottom. Also inside of this gift was this little gold bag, which was labeled page 89, which was a first for us. We've never really included a gift inside of a gift, so we thought this would kind of be a fun experience, and we have heard a lot of really good things from you guys about doing this. You thought it was really fun, so hopefully we'll be able to do something like this again in the future. The next gift was on page 89 and was that little fob that you found inside of page 44. And this says, "In Camille's hands, the skirt felt dangerously alive, as if it had ideas, memories. She blinked and they passed through her in a blur. Dewed grass, the press of a man's body in a dance, the wicked flame of a candle, the black loneliness of a box. It's la magie biblio. Magic caught in an enchanted object. I think I'm supposed to wear it." A miniature had tumbled out of its folds and laid on the floor. It was so small she could have enclosed it in her forefingers, between her forefinger and thumb. Set in a frame of false diamonds, a woman gazed out at Camille with blue, wide-set eyes that could have been Sophie's. So inside of that little package, we included this adorable little charm, which had the photo inside, and this could hook on to your bookmark chain and be the pendant at the bottom. So that was gift number 1 and 2 from this month's box, which was super fun and interactive. The next gift was the biggest one, page 180. And on this page, we had another Open Your Gift tab right here. And this reads, okay. Until then, she watched those at court who shone the brightest and did as they did. She never gloated, only celebrated. She was courteous to everyone she met, and everyone at court wanted to know her. When she walked down the long halls of Versailles, courtiers bowed. Her name was on their lips and in their ears, La Belle Veuve Fontaine, the lovely widow Fontaine. In her silk purse she carried Chandon's pink card, which gave her entrance into the Queen's sanctuary at the Petit Trianon, but she never showed it. The guards simply bowed and waved her through. So that was the third gift from this month's box, which was the purse that she had. And inside of the purse, we included Chandon's invitation for her to visit the palace game room. This purse was gorgeous, by the way. I loved it. Thought it was so nice. I need some more to use it. I found it hard to attach to the bookmark clip. How are you supposed to do it? It should just slide right on. There shouldn't be any issue with it. If there is, you might want to email us. Okay, the gift is super cute. I love the color. I loved it too. I thought the color was gorgeous. Okay, so the fourth gift was page 360. And this reads, this was right at the beginning of a chapter. And inside, I'm not going to read it because of spoilers, but we included the letter that Sophie left for Camille. And we made sure to print it as though she was scribbling it in a rush. Okay. So that was the fourth gift. We know letters aren't necessarily a high monetary value for our boxes. However, they are key in order to make the experience of reading a book come to life. So doing gifts like these are really important and vital to our reading experience, and we hope that all of you found the value of that. And finally, page 392, which was this little red box. And on page 392, we had our final Open Your Gift tab, and this read, and there's a lot of French in this one, so I apologize if I mispronounce anything. Seguin was silent as the carriage sped away from Versailles. Instead of speaking, he half pulled and resheathed his sword over and over, the biting whine of it making Camille's stomach turn. She asked again to see Sophie, and he'd waved his hand as if swatting a fly. Soon was his answer to everything. He told her to pull back her cloak so that he might see how the necklace he'd given her lay around her throat, and reminded her, now that she was the Vicomtesse de Seguin, she should cast off her other jewels. Camille curved her hand around the teardrop brooch pinned on her shoulder, the one she used to draw blood for the glamour. It's been in my family a long time, a sentimental attachment then. Camille nodded. So we included, for the final gift, the teardrop brooch, which was mentioned periodically throughout the entirety of the novel. This was an absolutely gorgeous gift, and we loved that we were able to bring it to life so vividly. Hopefully all of you were able to really enjoy it and find an awesome use for it. I know I will definitely probably be attaching it to the purse that we included and using it for that. So that was the final gift included in our February Young Adult Selection, Enchanté by Guida Trellis. We had so much fun bringing this book to life, and I hope that all of you really enjoyed it. That said, we will have extras of these boxes available on our website, and we'll be posting on social media as soon as they are available. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you next month to unbox our March boxes, which will be shipping out next week. Thank you guys so much, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.